Hello, welcome to my channel, my brand new channel, Manifest with Kelly. I got started in the law of attraction about 6 months ago, watching YouTube videos, trying to do all the things to learn more and more. I've always been one of these people that has felt like there has to be more to life than working an 8 to 5 every day for the next 40 years at a job that you're not crazy about. So I kind of got started into this and just kind of wanted to share something really valuable that I learned kind of right when I got started about a month ago with a mentor. And it's literally life-changing information, and I want to share it with you. So as someone who has tried every side hustle out there, I've tried network marketing, digital marketing, selling MRR courses, anything to try to work from home, create that dream schedule, dream life, be more present with my daughter. It's like no matter what I tried, I always was getting the same result. And so finally I stepped back from the MRR world that I was in for about 6 months. And decided to take a little break and just kind of self-reflect. I was like, I feel like it's something internal. Something's going on that I'm not having the success with anything that I do. So that's kind of how I got started in this. And I want to sort of share something out of an article that I read from the Bob Proctor program that I started that has literally changed my life. And it all comes down to making a firm decision. It's like no matter what I did, I was never making a firm decision to be the person that I needed to be to have success in those online ventures. I wanted the $10,000 months, I wanted those things, but I wasn't being that person. I didn't make a concrete decision to step into being that person that would achieve that. And I think that is one of the biggest things that has held me back for so long on all these different things that I've tried to do. So here's the article. I'm just going to share a little bit of this with you, some of the key points that I feel like are super valuable and helpful. So it says this: there is a single mental move which you can make in a millisecond that will solve enormous problems for you. It has the potential to prove almost any personal or business situation you could ever encounter, and it could literally propel you down the path to incredible success. We have a magic name for this mental activity, and it is called decision. Decisions, or the lack of them, are responsible for the breaking or making of many a career. Individuals who have become very proficient at making decisions without being influenced by the opinions of others are the same people whose annual incomes fall into the 6 and 7 figure category. However, it's not just your income that is affected by decisions. Your whole life is dominated by this power. Then it goes on to say you would think something as important as decision making would be taught in school, but it's not. There's a lot of things out there that we need to know that aren't taught in school. Then it goes on to say there's no way to there's no magic wand that's going to help you make decisions. You just simply have to do it on your own. And armed with the proper information, by subjecting yourself to certain disciplines, you can become a very effective decision maker. You can virtually eliminate conflict and confusion in your life by becoming proficient at making decisions. Decision making brings order to your mind, and of course, this order is then reflected in your objective world, which is your results. A very basic law of the universe is create or disintegrate. Indecision causes disintegration. How often have you heard a person say, I don't know what to do? That used to be me all the time. How often have you heard yourself say, what should I do? Think about some of the indecisive feelings you and virtually everyone on this planet experiences from time to time. Everyone on occasion has experienced those feelings of ambivalence. If it happens to you frequently, decide right now to stop it. The cause of ambivalence is indecision, but we must keep in mind that the truth is not always in the appearance of things. Indecision is a cause of ambivalence. However, it is a secondary cause. It is not the primary cause. It is clear from decades of studying the behavior of people who have become very proficient at making decisions that they all have one thing in common. They have a very strong self-image, a high degree of self-esteem. They may be as different as night is today, but in numerous respects, but they certainly possess confidence. Low self-esteem or a lack of confidence is the real culprit here. There's one cardinal principle with decision making, and it is to decide right where you are with whatever you've got. Don't let your outside circumstances dictate the decisions that you're going to make. If you don't have enough money, if you don't have the time, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, you have to decide right there on what you're going after, what you're going to do, and put away all the outside circumstances. Here it talks about when John F. Kennedy asked about what it would take to carry a man to the moon, and the answer was just the will to do it. President Kennedy never asked if it was possible. He never asked if they could afford it, or any one of 1,000 other questions, all of which would have been at that time valid questions. He made a decision. He decided we would put a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth before the end of the decade, and it happened. Once you make a decision, you will find all the people, resources, ideas, everything you need every single time. It all starts with just making the firm decision, making that firm commitment to do whatever you want to do. Whether you want to or not is the only consideration. Whatever you need to achieve your goal, you will attract. The greatest stumbling block you will ever encounter when making important decisions in your life is circumstance. We let circumstance get us off the hook when we should be giving it everything we've got. More dreams are shattered and goals lost because of circumstance than any other single factor. How often have you caught yourself saying, I would like to do or have this, but I can't because? Whatever follows because is the circumstance. Circumstances may cause a detour in your life, but you should never permit them to stop you from making important decisions. I love this part. The next time you hear someone say they would like to vacation in Paris or purchase a particular car, but they can't because they have no money, explain that they don't need the money until they make a decision to go to Paris or purchase the car. When the decision is made, they will figure out a way to get the amount needed. They always do. Do not participate in discussions of why something cannot be done. The only compensation you will ever receive for participating in or giving energy to that type of discussion is something you do not want. It is amazing to see the number of seemingly intelligent people who persist in dragging you into these negative brainstorming sessions. In one breath, these people tell you they seriously want to accomplish a particular objective, and in the next breath, they begin talking about why they can't. Think of how much more of life they would enjoy by making a decision that they will no longer participate in that negative type of energy. Your life is important, and at its best, life is short. You have the potential to do anything you choose and to do it well, but you must make decisions, and when the time for a decision arrives, you must make your decision where you are with what you've got. You have limitless resources of potential and ability waiting to be developed. Start today. There's never any time better than the present. Be all that you are capable of being. Then there's a quote at the end. Decide what you want. Decide what you're prepared to give up to get it. Set your mind on it and get on with the work. So I didn't share the whole article, but just some of the high points, some of the things that really stuck out to me. I hope this was valuable. I hope you enjoyed this. The article is called Decision, and it was written by Bob Proctor. But if you're somebody who struggled with indecision, if you're trying to get to the next level in your business, if you haven't hit those goals that you want to achieve, I just ask you to look at yourself and see if you're actually making a concrete decision to go after that rather than just thinking in your mind that you would like to get there. We have to really be the person who achieves that and live life as if we've already achieved that. Be the person that we want to become. Live as if we've already achieved those goals. And that's one of the most important things that I've learned thus far. So stay tuned. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more tips and information that I'm learning on how to grow your online business through reprogramming your self-image, how we see ourselves, and yeah, so have a great day.